Hello gang, and welcome to Craps Hawaii. This morning I thought I'd talk a little bit about the game of craps. This morning before after we get through this talk with you, I'll do a little practice of my 160 XPRESS, which was a video I put out before. It's similar to the 240 video that I put out, 240 across, except it's a lower bankroll you need to play. But anyway, we'll show that practice session after this. I actually wanted to make sure that those of you who are playing my strategies, and maybe even other people's strategies, be aware of trying to read the table, I should say. I know it's hard if you're just starting. It's also difficult when you get on the table and it's only went to 1, 2, maybe 3 players. That's not really enough rolls to see what the table is really doing. So it takes some time. So a lot of times when I'm shooting my videos, I'm trying to read it as soon as I can, and sometimes I read it wrong, the table, because it's not really enough throws that I've gone through to make a proper adjustment and read the table. But reading the table is really important, and if you're on the table for at least 15-20 minutes, that should give you enough time to at least see what the dice is doing at that time. Doesn't mean it's going to be doing it all the way through the session, so you need to make adjustments as things are changing on the table. Now, when I play pressing up, it's because the table is pretty decent. If me, I never work on the come outs, but it's not impossible that I won't do it. It all depends. If the table went around maybe 3, 4, 5, 6 people and no sevens on the come out, then I may work the come out. If there's a lot of sevens on the come out, then I may lay the back wall for $180. So those are things that you need to look at and change your strategy to. If I'm playing a 130 inside, or a 160, or even a 240 across, or inside, whatever I'm playing, if I see a lot of rubbish numbers like field numbers, horn numbers, then I probably jump into an easy for at least 2-3 hits until I see the dice start to come back out, and then I'll go across the box numbers again. If the table is pretty choppy, then I'd probably go ahead and play a staying alive strategy, where I'm taking the win from the hit of the number plus depressing my bets, leaving me at less exposure for the next roll coming out if it was a 7, trying to get my stay alive money back as soon as possible, because pressing up is not a problem, right? We can all press up, but if we don't get back our staying alive money, we're going to be out of the game, and then we never can press anything up, right? So if the table is choppy, maybe you should start looking into playing staying alive, because if the dice continues rolling, you can always press up. The whole idea is to get your money back so you can stay in the game and stay there till the table changes, if it does, and you'll still be in the game and you can still make more money, right? The whole idea is to have your start money. Try not to use money from your bankroll to press your bets or play the hard ways or any prop bets. Try and use the money from the win to do those things. Okay, so anyway, that's just a little advice and something for you to think about. And I'm going to start my practice session. 5 hands, I usually practice 5 hands, but it's really not enough, like I said, to read the table. Or if you lose 2-3 hands, it looks like you're down, but if you're making money, maybe a little bit, at least recover a little bit from that first 2-3 hands, you're not out of the game. You might be losing total of 1 hand, but you still get money, you're still in the game, and you're still going to be playing. Unless the table is totally bad, then you'll walk off. Okay, so let's just see what the dice is doing. And like I say, every time I start, I don't know what the table is doing. And I'm all about transparency, so if I lose, I lose. Okay, that's just how it is. I'm still going to post a video. I cannot always win, right? So anyway, I'm very transparent. I'll never edit the video to change the outcome of the dice. Okay, so anyway, I'll be right back. Okay, gang, we're back at the table. Let's see if we can make some money off of this 160 XPRESS. Hopefully the table is working with us. Again, only playing a $600 bankroll. Normally would want to have at least 10 hands of what we're playing, which would make it a $1,600 bankroll. But just for the video, let's try and see if we can work with $600. Dice out. 1, 4, 5. Let's see if we can press up some of these bets. Oh, little short. Hit the chips. 6-5, yo. Five, 4, 9. 50 for 1. Let's press this up right now. Try to hit 5 or another 9 so we can collect 105. Two, 4, 6. 2, 4, 6. Pays us 35. Pressing this up to 42. 2, 4, 6. Four, 3, 7. If we're gonna keep getting 2 hits and 7s, then we're gonna have to pull it down in 2 hits. So that's one hand down. Another 160. Yeah, let's try this again. Still trying to read what the table's doing, and it's hard to do in a few rolls. 4, 1, 3. 1, 3, 4. Sorry. Two, 4, 6. Again, paying us $35. 2, 4, 6. I just thought I'd give you a better view or a different view of the table on this video. 639. Okay, again, this is our second hit, but the dice just won't let us get past 2 hits. And if that would continue, I would take 2 hits and down. But like I said, this is too short to just really see what the dice is doing. In a casino setting, you would have more rolls and different people shooting, so you would see different things that the dice is doing. So ace deuce, six to eight. Well, that was one collection. 50 for one. We'll take that. We'll take this. Now we start to take our depress, play staying alive for now. We got hit the first round. Didn't really make any money. In fact, we lost. So we're going to play staying alive right now, depress. Limit our exposure in case a 7 comes. But like I said, if anybody can press once we get our money back. $549, that's $28. So I'm going to take the $28. Try to recover some of our loss from the last hand. $145. Well, since we're doing this, we must also take 30 for 2. Take some win, that's $50, and a total of 28 and 28, so that's $56. We'll take that for now, working on getting back some of our money before we start pressing. 12 boxcars. $426. Okay, we can take 21, but I'm gonna give $3 and have them take us to 30. Start a little small power press. If the dice hits again, we can collect better money. It's just a chance sometimes I'm willing to take. I mean, I don't really know what the table's doing. Like I said, this is just a few rolls we're going through, and only I'm throwing, so I don't have the luxury of watching other people throw and see what the table's doing. Ace deuce. Heart 8. 44. So we can take 35, but instead I'm gonna take back $11 and press up the 6 and 8 to 42. Still taking a chance that the dice will stay a few rolls for us. 6, so that was a good press. 50 for 1, I'm gonna take that. Six to eight. Another 50 for 1. That gave me $100 in 2 hits. So of course I like when I go press and take 50s, but I'm gonna press up again if we get a chance. $437. So lucky I took those wins after I depressed. At least we took back about another $150, and that helps to recover the loss that we just took from the first hand. But even though we got, you know, some decent numbers this hand, just doesn't mean we're gonna get that all the time. So we gotta get some money while we can. But like I said, pressing up is easy. It's getting to that point where we're gonna get our staying alive money back. Okay, let's see if we can hit some more numbers, make some money. Hard for. And like I say, I always, you know, if I don't win on a strategy, then that just means the table wasn't it for that strategy at that time. But because I want to show you the strategy, I'm good with the fact that even if we didn't win, at least we made not made, but you had a chance to see what the press looks like, what the depress looks like. Yeah. So luckily we took some profit, because again we lost another hand. And that's what practicing is all about too. I mean, normally when I am practicing by myself, my strategy is not working, I will adjust to the table. But I'm just here to show you this strategy, and some of you might think, why don't you adjust? Because that's not what I'm here for this session. This session is to show you the 160, what can be done, how to press, why we taking it down, limiting our exposure. I mean, all those things. 1, 3, 4. I'm trying to move the video along also a little, you know, faster setup and throw, so maybe we can get more throws in before our time runs out. 1, 4, 5. So that's 50 for 1. Right away we're going to press this up to 75. That's the whole idea. That's the express of this. Get it up quickly where we can collect good money. Six to 8. Okay, because I pressed this up already, my 5 and 9. Instead of going to 42 each, I win 35. I'm gonna press it up to 66. Give $1, because now I got 3 numbers that's gonna pay me good. So I'm gonna take a chance and not press the 6 and 8. Of course, that sometimes the dice knows that that's what I did, and it'll hit the 6, the lowest number that I got there, the lowest amount of money on the number 5. Okay, so that's a good win. 105. And I could depress this, but I'm gonna take a chance. We lost some money. I want to make that money up, so I'm just gonna take a chance, see if we can collect another one. There we go, 549, so that's another 105. So now we took back 200 and something dollars, 210, right? So now we can come down. Now I feel it's okay that we come down. Took back some money. And let's just keep it at 30 now. Since we took back, some money, maybe we can collect more money faster. Like I said, sometimes if you have bigger money out there and you're not getting so many rolls, you put bigger money out and take less rolls, or less hits, I should say, you would collect your money faster. But that's all depends on what the table is doing, right? You got to read the table. For 610. $549. Okay, we're gonna give the $2. We're gonna take it to 35 each. So we gave $2, pressed it up. Power press. If you watch the 130 Aloha Special, you'll see all these power presses. $437. Well, took a chance. It wasn't there. I'm just gonna have the house put me up, and I'll just give the house the money. 160. Okay, let's go. $6.5 and I'm not the shooter in reality because I don't have a pass line out there, and I normally play this way when I'm not the shooter. Ace deuce. For 610. For 610. $134. Okay, so what do we do with the 4? We take the $27. I'm going to give $2 and take the nickel. And we're going to press up the 6 and 8 with that. $15, that's on the 10 or the 4. $538. Okay, right there pays 50 for 1. You can take this profit, you can take this back down, whatever you want to do. It's the XPRESS, so I'm taking a chance. That's only the 2 hits we had. Hopefully we have a few more, few more good hands. Nope. 437. Got caught. So maybe we should have took some down. The dice is just so choppy to bad. It's not even decent. Only one decent hand that we had. Okay. looking at the time, and so maybe we can run one more hand. One, 4, 5. Ten. So like I said, my whole thing about showing you this is showing you how you can press or depress the bets of the 160 XPRESS. And whether you're going to play this strategy or not depends on what the table is doing, right? But for me, like I said, it's not about me showing you and winning in this strategy right now, because it all depends what the table's doing. Sometimes the strategy is right and it works right for the table of what it's doing, but if it's not, then it's not going to work. But at least I want to show you the pressing and the depressing and why we do certain things certain times, and that's what's more important to me anyway, for you to see how it's done. 5. Winner 5, base 50 for 1. So you see we got 42, we pressed that up to 42, and now we pressed it up 50, so we added $24 here, we won 50, so we're up at least $70 right now if we wanted to take it down. So sometimes you need to make that decision. Is that enough? Because the table is only giving me 2 hits. Then that's the right decision. Take it down. 6 to 8. Three, 2, 5. That's 105. So I'm gonna take that. So at that point we could come down already, take our profits. It's probably gonna be the last hand, so I'm just gonna run it out. Hard 8. Winner. That's 50 for 1. New point coming out. One, 4, 5. Hard 6. That's another 50 for 1. But I'm gonna take a chance and press my 8. Take the 8 to 90 already. So, you know, I got good money out there. And I already got my money back. My 160, because I won the 105 for 1 twice. So that's all big profit out there. So over $200. So if if we wanted to take it, we would take it. And like I said, you can always press up. The whole idea is about getting money off the table. 325, right back. That's another 105. Okay, so at that point, I'm going to take some money back. I went down to playing 77, 76 inside. And like I said, pressing we can press, but look at all the money that we took back down, right? So it's better that we yank some money off the table. We can always press, like I said, but you're not always going to have a good roll. So when you have a chance to take profit, take it. $6.5, yo. I mean, in reality, the table was so choppy in the beginning that, you know, I was setting my 5-4, 4-5, and 6-2, 6-3, and wasn't working. That I had to go to the all 7 set because my throws were not giving me what I was looking for. So if I'm setting a certain way, looking for certain numbers, like inside numbers, but all I'm getting is 7s, then I jump to the all 7 set, because then I'm like, dice thinks I'm trying to make 7s and he'll go to different points. And that's what I've been throwing for the last 2 hands and getting really decent numbers. Okay, so I gotta give $3, take back 2, press up to 30 already. We're gonna try and press and take now, because this is now only just all frosting on the cake, right? So we're just gonna try see if we can make all this extra money. 1, 3, 4. So my all 7 set that I've been showing for the last few rolls and times that we took money down has been a 4, 5, 3, 2 set. So sometimes my advice to you is, if you're setting the dice, and that's just my advice, my opinion, and you're trying to set something like I do with the 4, 5, 5, 4, or what cross 6s, and I'm not getting the points I feel I should get, I'm getting 7s, then I'll set the all 7 set and get points that I want to get. Okay, so anyway, 3, 4 stayed on access 7. So I was glad to at least show you the presses, the depresses, and some of my sets for what the dice was doing for me. If I would have lost, I would have just posted it anyway. Like I said, I'm transparent. My whole idea is teaching you the strategy and how it works. So a lot of times before my videos start, I try to explain it very simple, so when we get into the strategy, I don't have to explain too much. Okay, so anyway, started with 600, and there it is, 5, 6. So after going up and down, losing a few hands, trying to battle back, we made $200, $50, $60, $74. Okay, so a profit of $274. Not too bad. Being down a few times, not being able to collect, but stayed in the game. And that's why I said, if you stay in the game and you stay alive, a lot of times you have a chance that the table will turn, and then you can start making money. Okay, so anyway, thank you for watching. I appreciate all of you who are subscribers to me. Those of you who are not, please subscribe, hit the notification bell, and share. Please give us a thumbs up. So until we meet again, please take care. And when you're in the hotels, please remember to try and stay alive and keep in the game. So until we meet next time, please take care.